Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Through Africa, the program whereby we discuss Africa in details. We talk about its politics, history, agriculture, education, and a lot more. Now, today we'll be talking about the development of the Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency, which is called TİKA, in various parts of the world, with a special focus on Africa. Now, to discuss this topic in details, I bring in the Vice President of TİKA, Associate Professor Dr. Rahman Nurdun. Hello, Dr. Rahman. It is great to
Hi,
have
good
you on
morning.
the show today.
Hi, good morning.
Thank you very much, and thank you for also honoring our invitation to be on the program. Now, we'll move to the very first question. Within the scope of TİKA's development cooperation in Cameroon, which strategic areas have you prioritized so far? And how do you evaluate the contributions of these projects to the country's development in general?
Well, thank you very much indeed. TİKA has been very active in recent years in African continent, and Cameroon is one of the countries TİKA is implementing development cooperation projects. As far as the focus is concerned, in Cameroon, the sectors such as health, education, and agricultural development are the main sectors we are focusing on. And all the sectors are in line with the country strategy of Cameroon government. So these are the main focus of TİKA's project. And also, on the other hand, those projects, those sectors, which is closely concerned with the community development and long areas which has long-lasting effect on the community development, also the other sectors we are focusing on.
All right there. So let's talk about sustainable development. Sustainable development has become a fundamental approach in today's partnership, with the SDGs from different countries coming up, different, we talk about education, we talk about sustainable growth in general. What methods and strategies does TİKA employ to ensure sustainability in its projects in Cameroon?
Well, we attach great importance to the sustainable development, to reach sustainable development goals. And in this sense, the capacity development and the good planning, good strategy are the key for reaching to achieve sustainable development goals. So as we are 5 years away from reaching the goals, TİKA on behalf of Turkey are working very hard in Africa in general and in Cameroon in particular. So those the sectors such as the women empowerment, the child care, and for the disadvantaged groups, the projects concerned with the sectors are very important. And the country, the ownership is the key for our success. So we would advocate the country ownership with our partners here in Cameroon. So in this way, you can try to achieve the sustainability of the projects be implemented already. Because at the end of the day, the capacity building is very important, and it's also is the key for for example, the training of trainers. This can help us to achieve these kind of goals, because it can sustainable. It's kind of part of the sustainable part of the project implementing the country.
All right there. Finally, TİKA is an institution that carries out humanitarian and development assistance by building strong relationships with local communities. In your view, what are the core values and approaches that distinguishes TİKA from similar organizations on a global scale?
Okay. Well, TİKA, Turkey has been their recipient country for a long time. And recent years, recent 20 years, Turkey has become a net donor country. So that's how we know the immediate needs of the partner countries. So that's why we know the receiving end, and as a donor, we know what exactly needed about partner countries. So that's why our aid is touching the people on the ground, and not to tell them what to do, but instead it's a demand-driven. So that's why it's very much welcomed in the partner countries, especially Africa. And we consider human as the center of an approach. And we constructed dialogue between the TİKA and the people in the partner countries. So that's why it's implementable and very can yield a sound results in the partner countries. So the key is to develop kind of empathy, and the partnership and mutual respect. So these are the key for success.
Oh, definitely. The last point you mentioned, mutual respect, I do think this is very important in any collaboration and any growth of any international collaborations. So thank you very much, Dr. Rahman.
You're welcome. Thank you very much
for granting us this interview. We do appreciate it.
Okay, good luck. Thank you.
And with that, we've come to the end of today's episode. I've been speaking with Dr. Rahman Nodun, who is the Vice President of TİKA. And it is still me, your host, Mercy Bamigbola, and this is Through Africa, the program where we discuss Africa in details. We discuss a lot about the education, politics, and other topics that are related to the African continent.